Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the ones for the apostle Ills, great millstone, one like the truth on. Shalom, salutations to the Philip, and all you brothers out there push the word in truth and diligence around the four winds of the earth. Shalom. I'm back in with another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. And basically, I want to go into how, in its truth, as a so-called Negro, so-called Latino, so-called Native American Indian Israelite, you want to be patient while waiting for the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So, right, even though we in captivity, we going through all the trials and tribulation, still, you want to sit in a patient spirit, and wait patiently before the Lord, Yahweh Shai, come back to destroy Babylon the Great, which is America. The spirit that, we got to be in. And, all right, let me get the definition of patient. The word patient means able to accept or tolerate delays, problems, or suffering without becoming annoyed or anxious. Forbearing, uncomplaining, right? We catching hell, we going through this and that, because we in captivity, we under curses, for our punishment as Israelites, because we went off and broke the old covenant over 2,000 some years ago. We broke the law, statutes, and commandments, the old covenant over 2,000 some plus years ago. So we in captivity, so it's going to be like that. We're going to be, catching hell, because that's our punishment. We in captivity. But this is the last captivity, and we want to sit patiently in these last days before Yahushua make his return to destroy Babylon and to come, save and deliver the elect out this captivity. So yeah, we got to be able to, basically accept and tolerate the problems and temptation that come with this hellhole. When I say hellhole, what I'm talking about, Babylon the Great. Like a lot of jakes fold up easily but don't feel like the truth, because they feel like, oh, they too much, man. I'm tired of it like that. I'm tired of teaching the word. I'm tired of having spiritual attacks. I'm tired of going through temptation. Man, you just gotta pray and have faith in the Lord, and read these scriptures to make your spirit feel better, to lift your spirit, to know that there's hope coming. And read about the scriptures, where it talk about how Babylon gonna be destroyed, Yahushua coming back, we in the last days, we in the days of prophecy. And you read them scriptures right there, man, hey, it'll lift your spirit, because they let you know you're finna get up out of here real soon. And if you got the Lord bless you with the discernment to see that we in the last days, and to discernment that, hey, yeah, we in them last days, because these biblical prophecies, man, that's a blessing. So you want to use that and apply that to read these scriptures to remind yourself constantly that we ain't got long. We finna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, right. Because really, man, keep it real. If you ain't catching hell, you ain't catching no type of problems, ain't going through nothing, that means the Lord likely ain't dealing with you, which he ain't. Because if you ain't going through nothing, man, and you just so comfortable, and you just always comfortable, and even if you ain't catching hell here and there, then the Lord ain't dealing with you. Like, if you ain't catching back, aching pain, or you ain't having moral thoughts here and there, or demons trying to hop on you, get in your head, have you thinking certain thoughts and stuff like that, or if you probably ain't struggling financially here and there, or you probably having hot flashes in your sleep, or if you ain't getting sick, catching the cold, if you ain't, if you ain't just going through no type of problems or temptation, man, I mean, the Lord ain't dealing with you. But see, a real man, the Lord, a real man, strong man, gonna be able to accept and tolerate what come with the challenge, That's what we do. Men, we overcome. See, the women, they the weaker vessel. They more emotional, and they more easy to give up than men, because they not built like how the man built. A man can, accept and go through stuff and deal with stuff probably a lot better than the women. When it comes to catching hell and going through this and that, a woman gonna always be upset and crying all the time, majority of the time. But man, don't just suck it up, accept it, and keep pushing, keep fighting. Like a real soldier, man. That's what we're supposed to be doing, fighting like a soldier for Yahweh Shem Shah. We want to keep pushing, keep praying, keep fasting, keep keeping the faith, and reading these scriptures and teaching His word and doing the works. Going out to the highways and hedges, putting up our body as a living sacrifice to push His word out. Push His word out on YouTube and stand boldly and stand firmly for this truth, for what we believe in. You know what I'm saying? And to the end, and enduring like a soldier. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm going to get straight into it. Salaki for rambling, but I'm going to get into the scriptures. This is Romans 12, verse 12. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer, right? This is one of them good scriptures I like to bring out when I go into temptation. Cause it helped me remind my, through power spirit, y'all about my shot, the Lord put the spirit on me to go back and read these scriptures, man. I like to read the first scripture I just brought out, Romans 12 and 12. So basically, we want to rejoice in hope, have that hope, have that faith, and be patient in tribulation, be patient and wait for the Lord, y'all about my shot, deliver us out of this situation. And continue instant in prayer, right? We want to keep pushing them prayers up. Because prayer is important. You know what I'm saying? Whether you praying in English or you praying in Paleo Hebrew. That Paleo Hebrew, man, it make your prayer a little stronger, man. Especially when you got the faith, man, you applying action. Not only is you being a hearer of the word, but you being a doer. Being a doer, applying action. So, right? You want to continue to rejoice, to know in the spirit that, hey, we ain't got long and we finna get up out of here. That our enemies, Esau, the Edomites, so called white man, Esau, kingdom, they finna fall down. They finna be destroyed. And we finna be on top. We finna be delivered. When I say we finna be delivered, I'm talking about the elect. The elect, which is the 1/3, 144,000, which is the prophets, the men that's diligent in His truth, that's teaching His word to the Israelites, to the elect. That's the prophets, the teachers, that's the 144,000. And the elect is the 1/3, the ones that wholeheartedly believe in the truth. The few women, few children, a few men that believe in the truth wholeheartedly, and that's going to endure to the end. Hopefully, I'm part of that number. So, right, man, we want to be patient in tribulation during times of trouble. Just sit back, let stuff play out, and keep the faith no matter what. So moving on to the next scripture. This is Romans 8, verse 25. But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it? Right? Because a lot of stuff, some stuff gonna take place that we ain't seen yet. We gotta hope and be patient and just wait for it. And what are that prophecies? We gotta be patient and wait for these prophecies to take place. With Jacob's trouble, famine, and this Karagma, the RFID chip being made mandatory, for America. So we gotta sit back and be patient, let the Lord do what He do. Let it all play out. Let's see. Find another good scripture. There's a few good scriptures on here too. Wait, I'm gonna read the third one. This is Galatians 6, verse 9. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap, if we not faint. Right, man. Let me get a definition of weary. Get that word weary. Feeling or showing tender tiredness, especially as a result of excessive exertion or lack of sleep. So, right. So you don't want to be in that weary spirit, man. Let's get back to the scripture. You don't want to be in that weary spirit, man, for in due season. You don't want to faint, man. You want to stay up. You want to keep going and keep pushing. And faint not, Don't be weary and well doing, man. Hey, you want to stay up and not faint, man. So, right. Let's see what else on here. It's Romans 5 and 4. And patience experience and experience and hope. Right, man, because the more that you be patient and experience, man, you gotta have that hope. Cause like this just ain't the first time that we been catching hell. It come with experience, being in the captivity for so long, even losing the world, we catching hell then. But now, as you know, it's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You know that there's hope. You gotta keep pushing and keep going, keep having the faith, and keep praying to your power, Yahweh Shema Shah. So right. And you wanna keep going and keep pushing, having that faith, and have that hope. See if I can get one more scripture. I'm going to close it out. I didn't want to make this too long. Let's see. This is if I'm bringing this out. This is Psalms 37, verse 7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked device to pass, right? The word fret not, I want to get their definition of fret. So basically the word fret means worry or be anxious, So right, man, don't be worried or be anxious. You start to see all this stuff take place. When Esau Edom bring his wicked device to pass, because when that Quran was being mandatory, when that Quran, when the RFID chip being made mandatory, don't get all fret, and basically don't get all worried and anxious, because that's a good time that we should be rejoicing. Because this letting you know that, hey, we finna be up out of here. And Lord Yahweh Shema Shah finna tear this place down. I'm finna send Yahweh Shah back to F this place up. This verse 8. Cease so I can cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. Verse 9, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth, right? All the evildoers going to be cut off. The wicked Edomites, the other heathen nations, and the wicked two-thirds. The two-thirds Israelites that ain't for Yahweh Shema Shah going to be cut off. While the righteous, the elect, 144,000 going to inherit the earth. They going to get beamed up, get salvation. And the 144,000 going to be the top head in the kingdom, the elect. And they're going to inherit the whole planet. We're going to be rulers of the planet. While our enemies in captivity, in slavery, in our kingdom. That's how it's going to be. So right with that being said, man, you're going to continue being patient in truth and praying and having the faith in Yahweh Yahushua. Lord willing, I open pray the lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, putting on my spirit to do this lesson. And double honors to the apostle Israel, great millstone, the truth for him. Shalom, salutations to the Ophelet. Shalom. Lord, we'll be as soon to listen. Lord, willing, was edifying. Until next time I say, Shalom.